Hey guys, it's Pat, and welcome back to another custom LEGO minifigure showcase. This time I have Hector Ayala, aka the White Tiger. Now, before I get into the actual showcase itself, I want to apologize for not uploading for a month. Again, it's actually the same reason why I didn't upload for a month last time, if you remember, in case you don't. The reason is because I recorded another video, about a month ago, and I tried uploading it maybe 4 different times, and it wasn't working. So I said to hell with it. And also he needed a showcase. So plus I really wanted to make him after seeing him in Daredevil Born Again, which even though he was only in the show for spoilers in case you haven't seen it in 3, 2, 1, even though he was only in the first 2 episodes, he was really fucking cool, and I was glad to see him in the MCU. It really sucks that he died at the end of episode 3. That was or episode 2 rather. That was kind of depressing. And it really sucked because he was a cool character, but I think what they're gonna do is I think they're gonna have his daughter, or at least in the MCU, it's his daughter, or his niece, I believe, gonna be the new White Tiger. Because in the comics, in the comics, Hector Ayala was, I believe, the second White Tiger, and then I think depending on the continuity, either his daughter, his niece, or his sister, Ava Ayala, becomes the White Tiger in the comics, and also in the Ultimate Spider-Man series that was on Disney XD for a while. But in the MCU, looks like Angela Ayala, I believe his niece, if I remember right, is going to be the new White Tiger. At least that's what it seems like. So, without further ado, let's get into the actual showcase, because I've been talking for too long. So here is the White Tiger, and his appearance isn't really based off of his look from Daredevil Born Again, even though, obviously, inspiration from that suit, which looked really cool, by the way. Some inspiration from that suit was taken to make this figure here, and I think you guys know the drill by now. Usually, my customs are either based off of how certain characters look in certain shows, movies, or whatever, or they're my own design. This is kind of this is actually kind of my own design, because I wanted to make a White Tiger after seeing him in Daredevil Born Again. I really wanted to make a White Tiger, and so I did. It actually took a lot longer to make him than I initially thought, than I was initially planning to. Then it took a lot longer to make the figure than I thought it was going to, but I still got the figure made, and here he is. So as you can see, he's actually really basic. He's not, I guess he's not really that detailed, but just to get it out of the way, or at least let's start with the head here. And the head, as you can see, was a white Lego head that I painted green Spider-Man-like eyes on, because of course, in the comics and in the show, his eyes, the eyes that are on, his actual mask or helmet or whatever, are, well, yeah, they're like they're like black and yellow, kind of like Black Panther. But I couldn't really do that without it looking good. So I went with the next best option, which was green, and I think that this actually turned out a lot better, and it actually accents or complements the little detail I have here, which is, speaking of this little detail here, this is the amulet that actually gives him his powers in the comics and, of course, in the show. And I painted it on top of a clone trooper body with these little black sections here, and here, and here. And those are kind of meant to represent the, I guess, like the tiger design that he has on the sides, of its suit. Obviously, it doesn't look 100% accurate to how those little designs look on the suit. but I of course worked with what I had, and this was the result. And I actually did skip over this, so we'll bring it up now. This little piece here, the actual horns that you see, are actually from the official Lego, or what's supposed to be the official Lego White Tiger minifigure, because Lego did make an official Eva Ayala White Tiger from Ultimate Spider-Man, and I actually bought this, or at least what's left of it, online, and I thought this was the official Lego White Tiger figure that Lego made. Turns out it's not. As you can see, it's actually not an official Lego minifigure, but still, the pieces I needed were this white horn piece, which I believe first appeared on, I want to say, Black Panther in the 2016 Captain America Civil War set that he appeared in. And also, I was going to use use the head, but as you can see, it looks pretty scuffed. So I decided to just paint the head, which I think looks a lot better. But I did take the horn piece, the arms, and the legs, which are all again all in white. And I think that it looks pretty cool. As you can see, there is a bit of like green residue on this arm and a little bit on this arm. Because if I remember right, again, I actually made this figure quite a while ago. But if I remember right, I think the original arms, they weren't working. The original, or like the knockoff arms that came with the figure, like this, it wasn't working. So I believe I took these arms from I think the Lego Clone Trooper that I had, and which had green, which actually had like green markings on it, and I wiped that away, but obviously some residue was left. As you can see, the residue is not left on the legs because I didn't actually use clone legs. I used the original legs again that came with this figure. And because originally I had a black, the horn piece in black, which again I got from Black Panther, but I thought it looked weird because the head was white and it kind of stuck out weird. So I got the piece in white off of the knockoff White Tiger minifigure that I bought. And I think that's actually it for the actual figure. But I do have another accessory for this figure, which is a Hector Ayala head, which I think that actually looks a lot like the actor, and I believe his name is Camar de los Reyes, who played Hector Ayala in Daredevil Born Again. And rest in peace, Camar de los Reyes, because he actually died in 2023, obviously after filming his parts in Daredevil Born Again. That actor actually died, which is really sad because he was really cool and I wanted to see more of him. But unfortunately, the actor died, so I guess they had to kill off the character, which, again, it sucks because White Tiger is really cool. And I wanted to see more of Hector Ayala, White Tiger, in the MCU, but I guess we're going to see Angela Ayala's White Tiger, which is still going to be really cool to see her. But who knows? I don't know if they're going to do a Young Avengers thing. And, I don't know if they're going to do like a Young Avengers or whatever to introduce her as, White Tiger, might have her suit up. Honestly, I don't know. But yeah, as you can see, the actual head I have is from the Mandalorian figure from, I believe, the Mandalorian N1 Starfighter Micro Fighter, because he actually came with the Pedro Pascal head, and this head, I think, is the best I could find for Hector Ayala, and I think it actually looks a lot like Camar de los Reyes again. And of course, the hair piece is just like the standard swept up Superman hair, but in black. So that is actually it for this showcase. And I actually am going to put the head back on because I think it looks cooler. And so that's actually it for this showcase. I hope you guys enjoyed this quick one. If you did, please make sure to leave a like, comment down below, subscribe, and share. Let me know what you think of the figure in the comments down below. If you have any criticism whatsoever, I will take it, but nothing. That's it. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. This is Pat, signing off.